Yo, what's up guys, it's Tbag, back with another details video. Pretty much my favorite series to do at the moment on YouTube. But before we start though, I just want to touch on some comments that I came across recently on the channel. Some of you notified me that another YouTuber pretty much stole my details video platform idea, whatever you want to call it. And yes, I'm aware of it. I talked to him briefly in the comments and he actually seemed like a nice guy. I guess he just screwed up a little bit on this part. So we talked and I'm pretty sure he won't do it again. And that's it, you know, I have nothing against him personally. I was pretty pissed off at that point, but I'm gonna leave it at that and I'm gonna leave this behind me now. Okay, enough of that, let's talk about detail number one. The first one is very subtle and it's on Brucey Love Keep. This map has one massive bell tower in the middle. This bell makes, well, a bell sound when you shoot at it, and it also reacts realistically in terms of physics when you shoot at it. Take a look. Now on to detail number two, the double-barreled shotgun, which is by the way my favorite shotgun in the game, has two shots obviously that you need to breach reload. So you basically open up the barrel and load in new shells. But did you notice that when you fired your shells and you open up the shotgun, smoke comes out of the barrel, which is a pretty cool little effect. It also reacts to when you are walking around, as you can see in this clip right now. I did this a couple of times, in my opinion, worthy of a spot on the list. Now on to the third detail. I need you guys to correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not entirely sure about this one. On Tsar, you have this big cathedral in the middle, right? Well, on the map Volga River, you can actually see it in the distance, which is a pretty cool detail. But again, I'm not entirely sure if this is correct, because here's the deal. It looks very similar. The environment around the cathedral looks extremely similar as well. As you can see, you have those chimneys in the distance that you can also see in spectator mode on the Tsar map. Also, it's kind of across the river and it's on fire, just like the cathedral on Tsar. And the trains and the boats are kind of in the same place. But then again, if you look closely, it's not an exact copy of the cathedral on Tsar. So I am not sure. I know these two maps are located close together because as you can see on the operations overview, they are pretty close together in terms of locations. So it's possible, but I am not sure. If you know more about this, please let me know in the comment section down below. Detail number four is about the new armored truck, the Putilov Garford. I hope I pronounced it correctly. When you fire your main cannon, you can see in third person that you actually manually throw out the shell out of a latch up top. Same thing goes for the grenades that you throw. You have three latches and depending on the direction of your throw, you open up a different latch and throw out whatever it is that you have selected. Could be an anti-tank grenade, could be a spawning flare, a smoke grenade. Pretty neat in my opinion. The next detail is about the motion of the gun. Did you guys notice anything different about the K-bullet reload animation? If you load in a K-bullet, you eject your loaded round out and you actually catch it in mid-air to not let it go to waste. Same thing goes for when your last round is in the rifle and you reload it, you eject the remaining round, catch it and load in an entirely new clip. I slowed it down for you guys so you can see it better. In my opinion, this is pretty cool. And the last detail is really cool as well. I don't know if this was in the game all along, but I just found out about it with the release of the Russian DLC. As you can see with the scout player, if you look through the scope, you can see the facial animation changing. You see the player close one eye to really focusing on the scope. I think the same thing goes for when you use iron sights or any other weapon. But the cool thing is that when you zoom out again, you open up your eye, and once you zoom back in, you try to focus again by closing your eye and looking through the scope. Even your cheek and the corner of your lip are moving when you close your eye. I think this is one of the coolest details to date, but again, I'm not sure if this is implemented with the Russian DLC or if it was there all along. Anyway guys, that's about it for the video. Don't forget to let me know in the comment section below which video you want to see next. And of course, if you have any cool details of your own that I can cover. Until next time, thanks for watching, like the video if you enjoyed it. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you are new around here, you definitely want to do that. And with that being said, I see you guys next time.